is a persona poem from the perspective of Tilikum, who the movie Blackfish was made about. This killer whale at SeaWorld that killed a trainer. Tilikum. I didn't always live this way. I used to swim west every day before darkness, sending salt water over snot-slick skin, suspending the sunset above the skyline until the Pacific was ready to swallow. I used to play hide-and-go-seek with my shadow, skimming the surface of sink tides, calling out so far in sonar that my voice came back to me in a different language at a young age. I realized I could have a conversation with anything. But one day, my curiosity got the best of me and I was trapped in the smallest ocean I had ever known, tugboated away at the slowest of speeds. Freedom is never having to know that there's such a thing as freedom. They called me Tilikum. Promised crowds I would splash them with spectaculars, sold stuffed shamus at my expense, and crammed me into a bathtub that was so small there wasn't any room for my sanity. Just imagine going from sharing secrets with every corner of the world to having the same conversation for the rest of your life. Tilikum is a canoe meant for circumnavigating the globe. Why would you name something after everything it's not? They thought they had trained me, that I was swimming in circles at their direction, backflipping for a meal, when really I just remembered the trip inland. Had counted the potholes on the way to prison. I knew the ocean was close. I knew the ocean was everywhere. One day, I showed them something spectacular. They said her name was Dawn, as if she could somehow substitute for the sunrises I grew up to. They claimed she understood me better than the rest of the trainers, so I took her underwater, thinking maybe she would know what it felt like that way, you know, being taken out of your element. But all she did was cry for help, and if my voice box hadn't withered, I would have asked her, "Little girl, why are you crying? You already knew I was a killer." The last thing I remember were her tears trickling down my throat, teasing the backs of my taste buds. They were so saturated in salt that for a split second, she tasted like home.